Hi, this is April Nicole with FTS News. We are live down here at the Rolling Stone Restaurant. We'll be doing a charity event for USO. We're supporting our troops. This is April Nicole with FTS News. How important is this event tonight to support our troops? I see you wearing your dog tags there.
Yes, this is very important to myself because I have served for the last 12 years. I've done 3 combat tours. So to get the care packages is a huge deal because so many times we get nothing and then we'll get an influx of everything that we need and then before you know it, we're out again. So the constant opportunity to send stuff over and support the troops is a huge deal for myself and a group that I work with here in Hollywood called Veterans in Film and Television. And what we've done is we've combined all of the troops that are now industry related, whether they're directors, producers, or actors, and we've collectively put ourselves into one unit. So our goal now is to kind of bring that unity back into Hollywood and be able to do other events very similar to this.
You are talking to a father, a proud father of a boy who has been in Afghanistan, who is a medic in Afghanistan, who has been over there. He's on his 2nd tour. He's an incredible kid, and I'm very proud of him. And I'm proud of all of the troops.
So how important is this event tonight to support our troops?
Is a huge event. I was a soldier, and I know what these guys go through. I know how important it is and how special it makes them feel to get anything in the mail. It's from family, if it's from kids at elementary school, it is very important. It makes them realize that what they do is really important, and a lot of people don't realize that it is, and sometimes as soldiers they don't realize it is, but everything that they do, no matter what their job description is a super important thing for our nation, for the world as a whole, and anything that we can do to help them and let them know that we're thinking about them and that they mean something special to us is an amazing thing to do.
Everything, you know, the troops, they've gone through a lot, you know what I mean, and sometimes they may feel like the support is winning, but with events like this, it's important to show them that they have the full support of us here on the home front, you know what I mean.
It's actually very important because I have uncles out overseas actually fighting right now, so any way I can support, I like it.
Hey, great.
We got a strong history of allies, you know, British and American, and with all of our guys doing the stuff, we got to support them. We got to support them big time, whatever it takes, because they're protecting our freedom, man. And that's what it's all
Just
about.
a quick question. So how important is this event to support our troops?
I think it's very important because, you know, it's very important to support our troops because, you know, they fight for us. And I think it's very helpful to them to also give back. And I think it's really important that we do.
It's great donating the hygiene products. They really need it. They deserve it. Yeah. For everything they're doing for us, they really deserve it.
My biggest word, I was thinking about coming here, and I'm like, what can you say to people that are doing such courageous, brave things and sacrificing so much as their lives, their families, their time, hygiene even. And I really the only word I could come up with was grateful and being just thankful. Quotes and inspiring things and it's like, what is that, you know? So I just say thank you.
I'm loving what you have on tonight. Exactly. And speaking of that, how important is this event tonight to support our troops?
Well, it's always very important to support those who have chosen the way of life to protect our borders and everything. And I'm here also because of honor to my father, who was part of, well, not so mentioned, one of the services the Coast Guard protects us as well. So coming in to remember him, as well as other friends and family and members of the community that are out there and taking care of us. And as I always like to say, if you like your freedom, thank a veteran.
It's really important because they work really hard for us, and they don't get, they don't get thank you they deserve, so it's important.
I mean, we are living because of them, you know what I mean? I mean, what would happen if they weren't there? They're like our saviors. So it's really important that we're doing this for them. It gives us, information about what's going on around the world, and, just keep us aware of whatever's going on, yeah. I just love this.
It's monumentally important. I mean, if it wasn't for our troops and our sustenance out there in the world, our nation wouldn't be dominant in the world. So thank you so much, you guys and gals, for joining the armed forces and taking care of us here in the United States.
My grandfather was in the Navy. It's really important to me. My father was also in the military. So it's, it's just a great thing. It's an important thing for all of us.
It's all about promoting peace. I don't necessarily condone the fighting for peace, but I do promote and support the men and women out there who are leaving their families and standing up for what's right in the world. And more power to the peaceful soldiers and warriors out there. So I think we can all do our part and, just make the world a better place.
I think it's really important to support our troops. I actually just got back from New Orleans last night. A lot of the military groups were in New Orleans. They had the NOLA going on there. So it was a lot of Navy ships and people that came from all, over the country. And so I think it's really important to support those guys because they're there serving our country. We need to just support them and show them that everybody back home cares about them and loves them, and just how important that them doing their job is to the American population.
I don't honestly know what we couldn't be doing to support our troops. I mean, in my heart, it is something that I believe about, and I really feel that we should do all we can. So yeah.
You know what? I think this is a great event, and our troops mean so much to us. And I think it's so important that we have something like this to celebrate them and to support them, because what are we without them, right? Yeah.
And they're laying their lives on the line to protect us, to make sure that we maintain our freedom. So that's what's important, So, support the troops and pray for world peace. That's the main thing,
Well, considering that I used to be a Marine for 9 years, it's very important to me.
Nice.
And the care package that we got over the years when I was overseas, it lifted up my spirit. Especially the first Gulf War, it was like crazy. And it's funny to think about it. I got a care package from a young lady. She was about 4, maybe 5, 5th grade, and she had a nice letter in there, and it made me smile.
Very important to help support our troops because they do so much for us overseas. They're putting their lives on the line. They're a blessing, and we need to support them as much as we can.
I think it's extremely important to support the troops. They're risking their lives for us every day to protect us. That way we can have our freedom. So I have so much respect for all the men and women that are out there, and my heart and my prayers go out to them every day and their families.
Well, I grew up military, so very important to me. It was a way of life for me, and I'm honored and proud to have them there and be a part of it.
This is April Nicole with FTS News. We just wrapped up a great event down here in Hollywood at the Rolling Stone restaurant, where we were here with the event for the USO supporting our troops. We were able to speak to some celebrities, some veterans. We're so happy to support our troops. Again, this is April Nicole with FTS News.